to know that after you've left the situation, oh, maybe I should not have done this, or maybe it would have been better if this had occurred. Hindsight should be the best friend of every young person. Period. That should be your best damn friend. Basically, as a young person living your life, you're going to go through different situations, different scenarios in which you see certain actions and behaviors, you see certain responses to certain stimuli, you see different effects from different causes. You need to take note up here of all of that. All of it. So if I look at you and I punch your lights out and I go to jail for it, in jail I'm going to say, damn, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Next time, I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll talk it out. Hindsight. It'll save you a shitload of headache, anxiety, frustration, stress, all of that good stuff. Pretty much, what hindsight does is, the next time you encounter this, before the situation even develops, you begin to see the patterns of it emerging. Because as human beings, we're all pretty much damn robots. The programming up here is pretty much the same for everybody. Some people access their programming a little bit better. Some people don't use their programming at all. Whatever the case is, some people lie smack dab in the middle of both of them people. But we're all pretty much robots. We all pretty much have certain responses to certain stimuli, and it's all pretty much the same no matter what you go. The only thing that'll change is language, pretty much. Language and status. Those are pretty much the only differences between human beings, but amongst human beings. But once you have that, once you begin to experience life, you'll begin to see those patterns forming in certain situations that will lead to certain outcomes. As sure as the sky is blue, the same way a fly loves shit, you will go through the same situations over and over and over and over again until you learn to recognize those situations before they develop and take the appropriate course of action. You have to. You absolutely must. Case in point, one of the things that I could never understand until about, a year ago was when somebody they wouldn't look at you directly. They would look over here and they would say some slick shit. And then just sit there and everybody start laughing. My dumb ass used to start laughing right along with them, not realizing I was the target of the joke, the target of the slick ass comment. It took me forever to understand that when they do it, they'll look over here. I'm telling you, sure as the sky is blue. They'll look over here. Let's say you running some laps or whatever, and you're really just dying. Like them laps, that cardio is just kicking your ass. Somebody you're running with might look over, they might do something like, man, I guess the next time I'm out here running, I'll make sure to stretch a little bit first. Bring some extra sweat rags. And they'll be dry as hell. They'll be the first person done running their laps, running their cardio. And they'll just come next to you and say that shit. Talking about you. Yeah. But that's just one example of hindsight. Knowing that in that situation, he was talking about me. So this time, instead of laughing along with him, you say something's dumb back, or you just straight up ignore him, which is my preferred method, because silence is a powerful tool. Silence is a powerful tool. Nevertheless, hindsight has to be your best friend. It absolutely must be. That's how you learn. That's how you can add different programming up here. So that way, as you become an older man, an older person, you begin to see situations before they occur. And now you're beginning to get acquainted with foresight. This is all this is. You gotta be friends with hindsight, and you gotta learn from it now. Stop going through the same situations over and over and over and over. Learn from it. Every loss you take, every situation, every encounter, every interaction you have, you need to learn all you can from it. Be processing that stuff mentally, so that the next time you enter those situations, those circumstances, and something happens that you don't like, you now know how to respond. Or hell, you might be even able to tell it before it even happens. You gotta know, you gotta let hindsight be your best friend. Shoulda, woulda, couldas are okay in the learning process. While you're learning, shoulda, woulda, coulda is great. While you're losing, shoulda, woulda, coulda is great. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Shoulda, woulda, coulda will help you the next time that you need to. So that way, ain't no more shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm telling you, hindsight is your best friend. As a young person, as a young man, let it be. Learn from your situations. Stop repeating mistakes. Learn as much as you can while you're young, so that your life becomes easier as you progress. Like I told you, one of the things I could never understand was slick ass comments like that. Nowadays, you don't catch me. I'm not caught off by that nonsense. A lot of that stuff has to do with trolling as well, but even still, you gotta know how to recognize it. Nowadays, somebody tried me. Went to the gas station the other day, and you know they have those little fountain drinks or whatever, and they got the cups on the in the wall. You pull out, get your little drink or whatever. I'm trying to pull one out, and that damn thing was on there. It was stuck. It was pretty damn hard. Even all of these couldn't. It was hard. And so there was an old guy next to me, old white guy. He says, "You used all your muscles to get that off, huh?" I look right back at him. I say, "Oh yeah, man, the damn thing was glued on there." He starts laughing, but then once he realizes he can't fuck with me, he shuts the hell up and goes on about his day. Granted, that's trolling and all that, but like I said, my hindsight told me he's being a funny guy. Say something stupid back. Let hindsight teach you. Till next time.